I'm doing my degree later in life, I found that it was a bit of a struggle learning a whole new language. So learning all the medical terms and where they're actually used, not just out of a book. Everybody around me is just a wealth of knowledge. So whenever I come up against something that I'm actually learning at uni, I've got people to ask and different people to ask. So different perspectives and ways of explaining things, as well as actually seeing the things that I'm learning in practice, which makes it easier to remember.
Oh, there is so much that I feel like I've gained being a RUSON. I think the biggest one for me is confidence, especially taking what I learn in the everyday and then onto my placements and having that confidence to say yes to doing those skills, or yes to taking on those difficult patients, or things like that that I probably wouldn't normally have done beforehand.
Just invaluable experience through all the different exposure and the scenarios that come through. It's going to be invaluable for my future as a nurse.
I think that would be probably the importance of teamwork and the importance of communication. I think mostly that it just helps things to run smoothly, and so the more teamwork it is, the more that then you sort of reach out for help and they reach out for help, and it's sort of a bit more of a collaborative experience as opposed to just doing it all on your own.
Oh, it's always okay to ask questions. Don't do something if you don't know. And everybody does it. So some of the people that have been here for years still clarify with other people, and yeah, it's been really good to watch everybody work together.
It's just really reinforced how important teamwork and communication is to be able to work effectively and end up with your positive health outcomes that you desire. They're amazing. Every single one of them are amazing. Any questions, they've always got time to answer them, always got time to guide you through anything that you're unsure of. It's just amazing. They've been super helpful.
Definitely. I love the staff on Tambo, or everywhere actually, and they really work hard to engage you and to teach you and really involve you in situations as well where they can, and even like had one yesterday, just learning so much more about a collapsed lung on an x-ray, and I wouldn't have known what I was looking for beforehand, but being able to see it and having those teaching moments was amazing.
It is really rewarding to see them develop from a student nurse into a registered nurse, and they do it really comfortably. Staff love having RUSONs on the team. They really want to give them great learning opportunities, and they really appreciate their help. RUSONs are a huge help in the day-to-day care of our patients, and they just take a lot of the pressure off the staff every day. When we've had particularly challenging patients, having a RUSON around to be that extra support for the patient is really helpful. It's great to have the RUSONs with us, and we can see them putting into practice the theory that they are learning at their university.
Well, there's plenty to do. We've got the beach, which is lovely now that the weather's getting nicer. And then we've also got the high country where, snow and all sorts of things that we can explore on the weekends.
My family's really into water sports and snow, which is also not that far away. So, there's a lot to do here.
I love it up here. I've grown up here, so my days off are usually spent with friends or family. Going anywhere from beach to the snow. I also volunteer locally at my church as well, so doing a lot of leadership stuff there too. So the days are usually full if I'm not here.
Oh, everybody. Yeah, definitely. I was working partially in disabilities before this, so I had a little bit of an idea, but I worked with one person, so I knew how to work with that person. So now I work and see so many different people every single day, so it gives such a broader, base of what's happening, and yeah, I'd recommend it to anyone.
Oh, definitely. I would definitely say if you're thinking about it or considering it, go for it. It's taking, like, what you get on placement is great, but then being able to use it in the everyday, it is so much better.
Yes, definitely. It's just helped me so much with, I guess, confidence and just being in this sort of environment, because it's not an environment that a lot of us are used to. It's not a place that a lot of us have ever really been in before or spent a lot of time in before. It's really, really helpful with that exposure and just to, like I said, reinforce your skills and the theory that's behind you.
I think being a RUSON is just completely invaluable to your time as a student, and I would really recommend that any nursing student should become a RUSON.